My beloved child, stay close now. The words you are about to hear are not ordinary. They are wrapped in fire, sealed with urgency, and carried from the highest throne straight into your life this very moment. This is not a message to scroll past. It is not something to push aside until later. A heavy curtain is about to rise, and what stands behind it will shake the very ground beneath your feet. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens have seen what has been hidden from your eyes." A problem has been brewing in silence, and its shadow has been cast across your path without you even knowing. Heaven could not wait any longer. That is why this voice reaches you now. Because in this very moment, God Himself is pleading for you to hear. Begging you to hold still, begging you to stay focused, begging you not to miss what is unfolding. You have been walking with burdens pressed into your back, unaware of the chains tightening around you. These burdens were not planted by your hand. They were placed there through envy, through careless words, through subtle acts that tried to dim your light. This is the reason for heaven's intervention. Because the problem about to rise would have crushed your spirit had this message not reached you in time. The alert is not to frighten you, it is to awaken you before the strike comes. Stay here. Do not leave. The closer you listen, the more threads of the truth you will see. This problem is not random, it is not coincidence. It is directly tied to your destiny and the glory set aside for you. Your enemies, both seen and unseen, know this. They know that once your breakthrough comes, their grip will slip away forever. That is why they have set snares around you, waiting for the moment your guard drops. Heaven has been watching. Every step you have taken, every tear you have cried, every silent night where you questioned why life felt so heavy, it has all been seen. The alert comes because the cycle is about to break. You are on the edge of a divine crossing. But before you step across, the resistance is pulling harder. The problem that rises now is the final attempt to keep you where you are, locked in delay. The one who thought they could disguise themselves as your helper has already revealed their true colors to the heavens. Their whisper is poison, their smile is a mask, and their touch is meant to weaken your courage. But the shield is rising for you. Even as you hear these words, the light of protection is wrapping around your name. The fire of truth is about to expose every hidden snare meant to trap you. The message is this: do not retreat, do not surrender, and do not allow this problem to convince you that you are alone. You are not alone. You are seen, you are guarded, you are remembered in the courts of heaven. God Himself bends His ear close to you. He is not silent, He is not absent. His plea is proof of His love, His alert is proof of His covering. And Michael, the warrior of heaven, stands at your side with sword drawn. The problem that has come as a shadow will soon face the fire of that sword. Your strength is being renewed. The more you stay in this moment, the more your inner spirit will begin to burn brighter than before. Beloved, understand this carefully. This problem is not designed to end you. It is designed to reveal you. The enemy thought it would be your downfall, but heaven has already rewritten it into your elevation. The suffering you carried silently is about to become the testimony that lifts your name. The pain that tried to silence you is about to turn into the sound of victory that shakes your future wide open. You will look back on this night, on this hour, on this very word, and realize it was the turning point. The moment when heaven cried out to stop you from slipping into the trap unseen. And you will see how God's begging was not weakness but overwhelming love. Love that refused to let you fall when others pushed you to the edge. My beloved child, listen carefully and don't move away from these words. The alert from heaven is not random, it is a warning sent to protect you at the very second your enemies are closest. The ground under you may feel steady, but unseen forces have been digging cracks beneath it. Every secret spoken against you has been recorded. Every hand lifted to delay you has been noticed. The problem that is now rising has roots that go deep, but heaven has already prepared the flame to burn those roots away. Archangel Michael says, you cannot afford to ignore this. The heavens are not sending whispers, they are sending thunder. They are calling out with urgency because the turning point of your life is about to arrive. Stay till the end of this message, because each sentence is a key. These keys unlock the locks that have been holding you in places of delay, confusion, and resistance. To miss a single moment is to leave a door unopened. You are stepping into a season where hidden conversations will surface. The very lips that once praised you will expose themselves with envy. Those who smiled in your presence will be caught in the act of betrayal. But do not be shaken, my child. The shaking is necessary, because what was built on lies must crumble before your true path can rise. If heaven allowed those masks to remain, you would never see who is truly for you. This is why the problem alert is not destruction, it is revelation. It is not the end of your story, it is the exposure of false chapters that were never meant to be part of your book. When the storm comes, remember this, storms are violent, but they also clear the skies. They remove the clouds so that the sun can return in brilliance. That is exactly what is happening to you now. Beloved, the problem you face is pressing because your breakthrough is pressing. Every force of resistance increases when the gate is near. The darker the night, the closer the dawn. The enemies are trembling, because they know they cannot stop what heaven has already signed in your name. They may delay, they may distract, but they cannot erase what is written. God is not just watching, He is begging, pleading with you to hold on and stay aware. Because if you miss this moment, the enemy would love nothing more than to trick you into surrendering what is already yours. This is why the heavens sound alarms now. This is why the message comes with weight, fire, and urgency. It is not to scare you, it is to arm you with truth before the falsehood strikes. The alert is this: do not trust the sweet words of the one who smiles too easily. Do not fall for the disguise of kindness that feels hollow inside. Look deeper, for the spirit within will always reveal the truth. The problem is close, but so is the solution. What they plotted in darkness will collapse in daylight. What they whispered behind your back will echo so loudly that even strangers will hear it. Your tears, the ones you thought no one saw, have become weapons in heaven's hands. They are no longer silent drops of pain, they are loud cries that demand answers from God's throne. And answers are coming. Not tomorrow, not next week, but now. Even as you hear these words, the shift is beginning, and the exposure cannot be stopped. Beloved, the reason heaven begs you is because distraction is dangerous. If you let your eyes wander, you may miss the exact sign that was meant to save you. If you let your ears close, you may miss the exact word that was meant to guide you. This is not the time to drift, it is the time to lock in. Every distraction that comes to pull you away in these moments is an attack to prevent you from receiving the shield you need. Stay here. Remain alert. Because the ones who tried to silence your destiny are about to be silenced themselves, not by your hand, but by the hand of heaven. The tables are turning, faster than they ever expected. And the very problem that came as a warning will soon be the testimony that proves heaven never left you alone. My beloved child, let me draw you deeper into this message. The problem alert from heaven is not only about danger, it is about timing. Heaven knows that when your season of blessing is about to arrive, the shadows always move faster to block your way. You may have noticed strange delays, unexpected conflicts, and sudden heaviness pressing against your days. These are not ordinary. They are signs of resistance rising because the enemy senses the door of breakthrough opening before you. Do not be afraid. Heaven has already gone ahead of you. The alert is not to weaken you, it is to strengthen you. It is the evidence that God refuses to let you fall into a trap unseen. Stay locked into this word. The more you listen, the more your inner fire will grow, and that fire will make every hidden chain break into pieces before your feet. Beloved, hear this truth. The problem rising against you is not bigger than you, because it has already been measured by heaven. The limit has been set, the boundaries marked, and it cannot pass beyond what God allows. This is why the alert comes now. Because heaven does not want you to mistake the attack for defeat. What looks like an obstacle is actually the shaking that clears your path. Archangel Michael says, "Remain strong, remain awake, remain steady." The sword is lifted, and the battle is not yours alone. The armies of heaven are already circling the very place where your enemies thought you would stumble. You will not fall. You will not be crushed. You will rise out of this with a testimony that even you will struggle to believe at first. There is someone near you who thought their secret words would never surface. They thought they could plot quietly, hide their steps, and cover their intentions under false friendship. But heaven has already recorded every move. The problem is this: their plans were designed to slow your future, to turn your joy into confusion, to make you doubt your worth. But the alert breaks the silence and reveals the truth before they could succeed. You must know this: every hidden seed planted against you will be uprooted. Every false wall built to block you will collapse. Every voice raised in secret to bring your name down will choke on their own lies. Stay till the end of this message, because the revelation will grow stronger the further you go. Each layer will peel back more of what has been hidden from you until the picture becomes clear. Beloved, heaven begs you not to ignore the signs. In the coming days, you will notice patterns that cannot be explained by coincidence. A word overheard, a name repeated, a sudden feeling in your spirit, all of these will be markers from heaven. When you feel the sudden pull in your heart, pause and listen. That is not ordinary, it is heaven trying to shield you from stepping into the wrong place. God Himself is watching over you like a guard at your door. He will not let this problem consume you. He is pleading with you because your breakthrough is so close that every distraction could be costly. Stay awake, stay aware, stay connected to this word, because your destiny depends on the alert you are hearing right now. The storm is loud, but the rainbow is louder. The shadows are thick, but the light is thicker. What the enemy thought would bury you is actually the soil where your new season is being planted. The betrayal, the whispers, the strange resistance, they are all signs that the crown heaven designed for you is almost on your head. No problem rises this fiercely unless the victory is even greater. Beloved child, God's begging is not desperation, it is proof of deep love. Love that refuses to let you go blind into the trap set around you. Love that would rather cry out to you now than watch you stumble later. This is the kind of love that bends the heavens just to reach you where you are, even in this moment, as you hold on to every word being spoken. My beloved child, the alert is not slowing down, it is rising stronger. The heavens will not stop speaking until you are fully guarded, until your eyes are open and your spirit refuses to bow under the weight of what is coming. This is not a passing word, this is a shield being placed over you. The problem around you was not built in a day. It has been layered, carefully, slowly, like a net woven strand by strand. People around you, situations in your path, whispers that travel from one place to another, all of these threads were designed to entangle you. But what they forgot is this: heaven sees nets before they tighten. And when heaven alerts, the net begins to unravel even before the enemy has a chance to pull. That is why this word is fire in your ears now. Stay here. Do not look away. The unraveling has already begun. And soon you will watch with your own eyes as what was meant to catch you falls apart like dust in the wind. Beloved, understand this clearly: heaven does not beg without reason. The begging is a sign of urgency, the kind that cannot be delayed. It means the turning point is not next year, not next month, but now. The intensity of the battle proves the nearness of your blessing. The heaviness pressing against your heart proves that something new is already being delivered. And the problem alert proves that you are chosen for a breakthrough the enemy cannot stand to see. Archangel Michael says, the enemy is trembling because the gates are opening. Their trembling is why they are fighting harder, why they are trying to distract you, why they are hoping you will miss this message. But you will not miss it. You are here. You are listening. And because you are here, the very shield heaven prepared will not pass you by. The secret plans against you are about to burst open. The words spoken in shadows will echo in the light. The faces that pretended to care will no longer be able to wear their masks. Beloved, the revelation may hurt, but it will also heal. For too long you carried people who did not carry you. For too long you trusted words that were never pure. This problem alert is the breaking point where heaven says, no more. God is begging because he knows your heart is soft, your spirit is kind, and your love is deep. But he also knows the wrong ones have tried to use that kindness as a weapon against you. The time has come for exposure. And when exposure comes, no mask can survive the flame. The sound of heaven is clear: hold steady. Do not be afraid when what is hidden suddenly comes into view. Do not break when you realize the truth of certain faces. Do not run when the shaking begins. The shaking is not here to destroy you. It is here to remove what cannot go with you. It is heaven's way of making sure your destiny is not slowed down by the wrong attachments. The problem alert is proof that you are too close to destiny for heaven to remain silent. And so God begs, not because he is powerless, but because he wants you prepared when the curtain finally falls. The curtain will fall, beloved. And behind it, you will see clearly who is for you and who never was. Even now, the atmosphere around you is shifting. You may feel sudden weight on your chest, a strange silence in the air, or even a burst of emotions rising for no reason. These are not random, they are spiritual signs that the alert has already begun working. Do not dismiss them. Pay attention. Heaven speaks through the body, through signs, through moments that seem ordinary but are not. Every sign is a warning, and every warning is a blessing in disguise. The problem only looks like a threat, but in reality, it is the stage heaven uses to reveal your victory. My beloved child, your story is not ending, it is being rewritten in fire and truth. And no power on earth can erase the ink heaven has used for your name. My beloved child, the voice of heaven will not go silent until your heart understands this. You are standing in the middle of a battlefield, but you are not standing alone. The problem alert is not to frighten you, it is to awaken you before the storm fully breaks. Your path has been surrounded with eyes watching, waiting for you to stumble. They have whispered, they have gathered, they have waited like wolves circling their prey. But the alert from heaven arrives to scatter them before their teeth ever touch you. Archangel Michael says, you must remain steady. This is the hour where clarity becomes your greatest weapon. If you let confusion take over, the enemy wins. But if you hold to the message you are hearing now, no snare can hold you. Stay till the very end of this message, because the power is layered. Each word breaks a chain, each line lifts a burden, each paragraph seals your protection deeper into your spirit. Beloved, the problems surrounding you are pressing harder because your destiny is pressing through. Imagine a seed breaking through soil, the pressure is strongest at the surface. That is what you are feeling now. The enemy believes the pressure will crush you, but heaven knows it will crown you. That is why the begging of God is so loud in this moment. He cannot allow you to misinterpret this season. What feels like loss is not loss, it is redirection. What looks like betrayal is not betrayal, it is revelation. What sounds like chaos is not chaos, it is the orchestra of heaven shifting every note in your favor. Do not be deceived by appearances. Heaven is louder than what you see, stronger than what you feel, and nearer than the shadow that tries to unsettle you. This is the hour where masks will fall. The ones who laughed in silence at your struggles will soon tremble at your rise. The ones who shook hands in pretense will soon be exposed for their double hearts. Beloved, this is not punishment, it is purification. You cannot carry false voices into your promise. You cannot take double-hearted companions into your throne. Heaven loves you too much to allow your destiny to be poisoned. That is why the alert sounds now, and why God begs with urgency. Because you are soft-hearted, because you see the good in everyone, you might try to carry them even when heaven says release. But hear this, holding on to what heaven is removing is the fastest way to delay your crown. The shadows are trembling. Even as you hear this word, the unseen powers that tried to gather around you are scattering. They cannot remain where the voice of heaven is present. You may not see it with your eyes, but in the spirit, they are fleeing. Every whisper is being silenced. Every plan is being overturned. Every problem alert is being turned into a prophecy of victory. Beloved, the alert is not about your destruction, it is about your revelation. Heaven is uncovering every hidden hand, every secret tongue, every false smile. And when the uncovering is done, you will stand taller than before. Do not retreat. Do not doubt. What you are hearing now is your shield, your covering, your reminder that you are chosen. My beloved child, you are closer to your turning point than you realize. The reason this message burns with such urgency is because the moment is almost here. Heaven cannot risk you missing the shift. This is why the problem alert comes like fire, why the begging of God sounds desperate. It is not because you will lose, it is because you must not fall asleep right before you win. The enemy's greatest hope is that you will scroll past, that you will ignore the tug in your spirit, that you will forget the signs you have already seen. But you are wiser than that. You are stronger than that. Stay awake. Stay present. Heaven's shield is not far, it is right here, wrapping around your name like fire.